Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOC fans want Tamra and Alexis to own up at reunion. Season 18 of the RHOC might be the franchise's best season in years. But the resurgence of the OG series comes mostly due to fans' outrage over some of the cast treatment of Shannon Beater. Now fans want Andy Cohen to ask tough questions at the upcoming reunion. This season, Bravo brought back Jesus Jugs Alexis Bellino as news broke she was dating Shannon's ex, John Jensen, just weeks after they split after 4 years together. If that wasn't enough, Shannon's former bestie, Tamra Judge, continues to harass her over her drinking following her arrest for DUI. Shannon's DUI took center stage during season 18 as John and Alexis threatened to release video footage that could ruin her life from the night of the DUI unless she repaid a $75,000 loan. Most of the cast rallied around Shannon following John and Alexis' attempt at extortion, but not Tamra, who even admitted on her podcast, "Everybody hates me this season." Now fans want answers from the season's two biggest villains. When the Housewives head honcho asked fans for questions for the upcoming RHOC Season 18, it was no surprise that they wanted Tamra and Alexis to be held accountable for their treatment of Shannon. One fan commented, "Question for Alexis and Tamra. Shannon is at the most vulnerable state after dealing with the DUI and then having to pay $75,000 to John. Why continue to bully her and make her feel worse about everything when you see it genuinely hurts her?" Tay from Stafford, VA added, "Tamra, why do you expect people to own up to their actions, but you're not willing to own up to yours?" Another pointed out that Tamra was somewhat hypocritical. "Tamra, did you go this hard on your son Ryan when he was arrested for domestic violence? How would you feel if someone was threatening to release that footage?" Other fans pointed out that Alexis should have thought twice about the position in which she was putting Shannon. "Alexis, do you see how crazy and uncomfortable it is to have your ex-boyfriend New Jeff, whose ex-husband sued you, come onto your show and hang out with all of your friends, harass you, and then try and be cordial with you? Any regrets? Alexis, did you have good intentions coming back to the RHOC? Please explain your logic." The Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC, reunion is always a high-octane affair, filled with drama, revelations, and tears. However, this season's reunion promises to be particularly explosive, as fans are demanding accountability from two cast members who've been at the center of controversy all season: Tamra Judge and Alexis Bellino. As the reunion looms, viewers are already voicing their desires for these two housewives to own up to their actions, confront their issues head-on, and finally clear the air in a way that feels authentic. Tamra, queen of the shade, but is it time for reflection? Tamra Judge has never been one to shy away from stirring the pot. Over the years, she's become a staple of RHOC, known for her biting commentary, sharp wit, and a tendency to light fuses and step back to watch the fireworks. This season, however, fans are feeling that Tamra has gone too far, and her usual antics of throwing shade and dodging accountability have worn thin. From her feuds with castmates to her constant behind-the-scenes meddling, many feel Tamra has been at the heart of the season's most volatile moments. Her long-standing beef with Shannon Beater took center stage, but unlike past seasons where drama is expected and often encouraged, fans this time around are looking for Tamra to face the music. One of the most significant issues fans want Tamra to address at the reunion is her apparent hypocrisy. Throughout the season, Tamra has taken other housewives to task for spreading rumors and engaging in gossip, all while seemingly doing the exact same thing. Her heated altercations with Shannon, Emily Simpson, and even Jenna Kirschenheiter have left viewers feeling like Tamra is too quick to point fingers, yet refuses to take ownership of her role in the chaos. The demand from the fan base is clear. They want Tamra to acknowledge that she hasn't been the innocent party she's often painted herself to be. There's a growing sentiment that Tamra has used her queen bee status on RHOC to avoid tough conversations. But this reunion could be the moment when the mask comes off. Fans are hoping to see a side of Tamra that's more reflective and honest, where she admits that her actions have contributed to the discord among the cast. Alexis Bellino, a return that stirred old drama. Alexis Bellino's return to RHOC this season came with a wave of nostalgia for longtime fans, but her comeback hasn't been without its share of controversy. Known for her religious background and conservative views, Alexis was once the target of Tamra's sharp tongue and was often dismissed as the Bible thumper of the group. This season, however, Alexis has shown a different side of herself, one that's more independent, vocal, and unafraid to stand her ground. While many fans were initially excited to see Alexis back, her return quickly became overshadowed by lingering tensions between her and Tamra. The two women, who had a tumultuous history, have not exactly mended fences, and it didn't take long for old wounds to resurface. Fans have watched in frustration as Alexis seemingly held onto past grudges, but what has irked them the most is her reluctance to fully address her part in the drama. One of the key issues viewers want Alexis to own up to at the reunion is her role in perpetuating a victim narrative. Throughout the season, Alexis has often brought up her difficult past with the women, especially Tamra, framing herself as the one who was wronged. While there's no doubt she faced harsh treatment during her initial seasons on RHOC, many fans feel that Alexis has been too focused on the past and hasn't taken the opportunity to show real growth. Moreover, Alexis's newfound outspokenness has led to clashes with some of the other housewives, and her tendency to take a holier-than-thou attitude hasn't sat well with the audience. Fans are eager for Alexis to acknowledge that while she was a target in the past, she has also contributed to the current conflicts in her own way. They want to see her take responsibility for the things she's said and done, rather than leaning on old grievances. A reunion showdown. What fans want to see. As the RHOC reunion approaches, fans are gearing up for what could be one of the most dramatic showdowns in recent memory. Both Tamra and Alexis are known for their strong personalities, and it's unlikely either of them will back down without a fight. But the fans have spoken. They want to see accountability, vulnerability, and most importantly, resolution. For Tamra, this means facing the fact that her actions this season have hurt people. Fans want her to admit that her constant pot stirring has contributed to the toxic environment among the cast, and that her tendency to deflect blame has only made things worse. There's also hope that Tamra will open up about her personal struggles, something she's hinted at throughout the season but has been reluctant to fully explore. A moment of vulnerability from Tamra could go a long way in repairing her relationship with fans, who feel disconnected from her more guarded persona. As for Alexis, fans are looking for a different kind of reckoning. They want her to acknowledge that she's no longer the victim she once was, and that holding on to the past is preventing her from moving forward. Alexis has the opportunity to show that she's grown beyond the woman who was constantly defending herself from Tamra's attacks. Instead of rehashing old drama, fans hope to see Alexis take ownership of her actions this season, including her part in the tension with the other women. In the end, what viewers want most is a sense of closure. The Real Housewives reunions are often filled with drama and tears, but they also provide an opportunity for healing. This season, fans are holding out hope that both Tamra and Alexis can find a way to move past their issues and perhaps even mend their fractured relationship. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the RHOC reunion will be a must-watch event, and fans will be waiting with bated breath to see if their calls for accountability are finally answered. Will they own up? The reunion stage is set, and the pressure is on for Tamra and Alexis to deliver. While both women have their loyal supporters, there's no denying that the fan base at large is eager for a change in tone. After a season filled with accusations, finger-pointing, and unresolved conflicts, the demand for these two housewives to own up is louder than ever. Whether they'll rise to the occasion or double down on their defenses will be the defining moment of this RHOC season.